Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pumping no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first take.
Public perception and shit.
Oh nah, I'm never worried about no public perception.
God damn,
Fuck
bro.
that. We stopped giving a fuck a long time.
I ain't. I already told you. I've been a lame nigga. I be trying to convince the rest of these niggas around me they lame. These niggas still think they cool and teenagers and shit.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, niggas be going out like, bro. Last night I had to work at 706, and goddamn, I was just looking around the whole building, and I was like, every nigga in here is chasing some clout. Like that shit got to be tiring, bro.
That's why I said the energy.
Yeah, I'd rather go run like 20 miles.
Damn. Yeah. I said the energy it must take to play face for all these bitches. Mm-hmm. Couldn't be me.
I mean, if you want some hoes, that's what you gotta do. Though.
I was about to say, but nah, you right though, dog. I hate
but it's
all
certain type of hoes. If you want certain type of hoes, you gotta do that
niggas
shit.
change completely who they are when the women come around, though. Honestly, sometimes, like,
Yeah,
complete.
but I feel like sometimes you just like be natural. It works a little better. Right?
It does. Be yourself, because you ain't gotta uphold no image.
Though, we learned that after trying.
Yeah.
Other things.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the weird nigga around bitches.
Shoot, man.
You always was the mystery.
Yeah, I don't ever say nothing.
You know, Slim Shy and shit.
That's me. It might not be shy, but my thing is, dog, especially if you're a beautiful woman, like you get hollered at every day. Every time you walk into a grocery store, every time this, dog. Like, I'm just not trying to be one of them thirsty niggas. And sometimes, dog, it works in my favor. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100% agree.
You know, so it's like,
I like lame bitches too, so.
That's why I said, I'll
that's
shoot
it.
my...
I don't want
I
no
know that's
problem,
right.
man.
I love me a
girl.
lame dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, not in the
I
in
like-
the crowd.
We both
like,
can't be
come on.
popping.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Nah, man. Another episode of Sit Down with Slim, man. We got a guest in the building, man. Wit. Hey, we coined Wit too, bro.
Litty Witty. I don't
Yeah.
know. Y'all came up with it. Was like Wit.
You don't even know. I gave you that
Wit.
name, that Wit name.
Yeah, nobody. My mom was the only one who ever called me that. Nobody called me that until y'all started calling me that.
I ain't gonna lie. One day you was getting wild as a motherfucker. That's how I came up with that name.
Yeah,
I said, Wit, get off the Wits and start Wit, boy.
I mean, it was fun shit.
For real.
But it's all right.
That shit was funny as hell.
Thank God for
Good times.
No, yeah.
Good time.
I'm glad. Shoot.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
Fuck
would never
that.
do
You
like
live.
no other way.
You live.
What do you
Shoot,
mean?
forget
Like,
that.
okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I do it early, so you ain't got to
Right,
do it
so you ain't
late.
got to do it later.
Yeah.
Catching up.
It'd be too hard to get out of fuck ups at
Oh yeah.
27.
Always make mistakes early, bro.
Hey, y'all listen to this though. How about Whitney came up to me at studio talking about, yeah, we gonna do the pod, man, but I don't want you talking about no crazy shit. I'm like,
You talking about crazy shit.
what the hell I be talking about crazy shit?
No, it wasn't that. I just didn't want to get up into no.
Drama.
I didn't want to be put on the spot because I'm gonna fucking say it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Girl, ain't nobody saying no crazy shit to you,
never
man.
done
I
that.
don't never do that type of shit. Because then if I say some crazy shit, I gotta talk about my brother. You know
you
what
gotta
I'm
talk
saying?
about people. I know. Yeah.
I would never do that
And
shit.
let's be real. The edit button real strong.
Yeah, hell yeah. I
Let's
just
clip
told
that
somebody
part out
that.
real
You can
quick.
clip everything out.
Hell yeah.
Whatever goddamn going on.
But yeah, last episode we was talking about is it harder being a man or a woman, and we all agreed that it was harder being a man. What you think about that?
And I told y'all. Well, I told you. It's 100% harder to be a man.
Okay.
Why you agree though? Why you
that.
agree with that?
I think that, like, women are always in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of how you look at it, women are always in. So it's just like girls can get together and do whatever the hell they want to do and have a good time and going about their business, you know, and we don't need a man.
Yeah.
Not saying men need women, but you know what I'm saying? Men kind of like initiate the relationship, supposed to be this person, that person, the provider and everything. And I will say this, I feel like, let me say it the right way, because I was like, I don't want to say nothing to offend nobody.
Nah,
That's what I say.
No, I'm not talking about y'all.
Yeah.
I'm talking about these bitches. Like, because you know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of people really ride for the females a lot, but then they don't really talk about the men. And both of my parents are married still. So I see it from both sides. You know what
How
I'm
long they
saying?
been married?
My parents been married over 20 years. They've been together
Damn.
since I was,
That's great.
before I was born, they've been together since they were like 12, 13.
That's
They're 4
great.
years apart though. So, you know what, whatever, I get it. But I will say this. The men have it harder because I feel like women come with their hand open. And that's just because we watch TV and we get on the phone and we get on social media. I mean, people get paid to be influencers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you gonna listen to them just because they got 1 million followers and posted diamonds and all this stuff the day before, because you need to remember they don't do shit else but that. So they're paid to do just that, which is influencing you to do just what you're doing. You know, but unfortunately, it doesn't end for everybody the same way. So social media and all that, I definitely feel like puts a damper on regular men being able to get women. Regular men, like a working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You got to get up at 4 in the morning. You get off at 4:30. You going home. You eating and you going to bed.
Yeah.
Women don't want that no more.
Do you feel like sometimes like
This girl preaching, ain't it?
Yeah, because I feel like
Oh,
she's
shit.
spitting because
That's boring.
basically I feel like she's saying that like as a man you kind of have to bring a little bit more to the table. You like you could be a handsome man, but you could be broke as a motherfucker.
Right.
What's that Facebook post that just went viral? I think I screenshotted it.
Something about you can either something or raise.
Nah,
them.
it say you really need a job, car, and crib to get these women nowadays.
For real, you gotta have it all, bro.
You really need it all.
But I feel like
I'm
that's
saying,
kinda
did you
just
always
overall
need
for
that?
anybody
You
who
a
wants to date. That goes for
That's
men or
it,
women.
though.
You can't lay up at your
You gotta
mom's
be
house.
up on your
Yeah.
job.
You know, you can't pick them up in your friend's car. I mean, TLC made scrubs. We know back then you had to have a fucking.
But
car
let's
to
be
pick
real
them up.
They were
though.
broke,
Let's be
though.
real. If a nigga stay at his mama house, y'all still let him splat.
Yeah,
though.
100%. Because people, I mean, like some girls won't though, but then you have some girls that are understanding. Everybody, life happens all the time to people. So
I ain't gonna lie. I was getting the most pussy when I was broke.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to ask this question.
I was too. Now that I think about
Yes,
it, bro,
nigga.
bro,
Think about it.
When I ain't had no motion, dog, I was getting every.
Well, maybe time has just evolved and people just done got smart.
Bro,
Nigga, I don't freaking work too much. dog. I got too much
do broke
going on.
guys give the best dick? Because I've heard this over and over.
Yeah,
Is
Cooks,
this-
Cooks was talking about that too.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I think I did lay the best pipe when I was broke.
I don't
you know what I'm
fuck
saying?
Yeah, I
with
did
broke
too.
guys, so I can't answer that one.
Ooh, I feel you, bro.
My thing is, I can't. I have to talk. I have to deal with people who I feel like doing better than me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? As a
yeah,
man,
yeah.
if you're gonna provide for me,
That's the difference between men
and
and women,
stuff
man.
like this, I know what I get up and do every day for a living and what I bring in. So therefore, I got to find somebody a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Not by, giving me, but by I know what I do.
Y'all building.
Yeah, we got to build together.
Yeah.
I get you
So-
on that. But hey, to answer your question though, shit, nigga, dog, I'm
I
still
mean,
shooting,
I
bro.
felt like I
still
was
be
laying
standing
that
in that
pipe,
paint, nigga, dog.
Hey,
Shoot,
when
what
I
you
ain't had
talking
not
about,
a cent, not a fucking red cent to my bank account, nigga, I felt like I was laying pipe, bro.
yeah,
But that was just, I don't know, it might have been.
But see, I feel like even to her junk though, the majority of women, they want to move in. They really don't want to build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, it's people have or men have the thought of as soon as I lose it, she's gone. And like, you know what I'm
That shit
saying? It's a
scary
steady
as fuck.
hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. But I don't know, man. That's that unrealistic shit. So you're when you first meet her, that first expectation, dog, is what she expects to keep going on the
Yes,
whole
you
entire
cannot
time.
start something
You know
and
what
not
I'm
finish
saying?
it.
And
Yeah.
people don't maintain that shit
No,
usually, dog. You
no,
can put on this
no,
super
no.
flex, dog, and like,
And you
you
cannot.
know, you can't maintain it.
Yeah, I feel you.
do you be watching Kevin Samuels and
Fuck
niggas
no,
like
and that's
that?
what I was gonna say too. This is what I will say. And when it goes for men, I don't know when it got cool to sit up here and nitpick with fucking women. What the fuck you make that? What you think? Like men are supposed to be, hey, watch how you talking to her. Or when girls argue, hey, y'all stop arguing. Not sitting up here fueling fire and just up here dogging women. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we got our flaws. We got our flaws, but y'all do too. And you coming from, like, you a grown-ass man that done been through some shit or whatever, and everybody's experience is different. So the last person I dealt with who was so caught up on the Kevin Samuels movement, like,
Ooh, so you dealt with a Kevin Samuels nigga.
Ooh,
Oh, he
I
told
see.
you. He told you lost value because you had children.
oh,
Didn't he?
he said, no, he didn't tell me I lost value. Well, yeah, he would in a sense, but you want a high value man. You got kids. Like, basically, like, I'm low value because I have kids, and you're high value because you don't.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing right now.
Never
Our
thought about
knowledge
it like
level
that.
is not even the same. So I'm more high value than you would ever be
Yeah, I feel you.
until you get some kids of your own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like that's just another subject too, because a lot of people like to prey on the fact about not having kids when they don't have kids. But you know what I'm saying? Like, children are innocent. So why you even going?
Yeah.
I
be on that
just
subject.
told Rello that before we start recording. I was like, I'm not team no kids, even though I ain't got no kids. And Rello was like, well, nigga, have some.
Literally.
I'm
like, it's not a bad
Not a bad thing, dog. Having kids isn't
It's
a bad
not a
thing.
bad thing.
I'm pro stepdaddy. Like, I think stepdaddies, like, because you got to think, Shalyn, we both had step pops.
Yeah.
That kind of like raised us a little bit to
That's actually why I don't like women with children, though, because I had a stepdad.
I mean, but it's kind of
definitely
a like, it's an awkward situation, but I benefited from it. I can't not say I didn't benefit from a man being there.
Yeah, just
man,
a
at least you had a man
just being
That's
there.
what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that'll
disagree.
help me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
If people could
I'm
just learn to have
pro-stepdad.
respect for people and just, you know, whatever, the relationships will work out a lot better. I feel like people put too much emphasis on you going to respect this person. This is your daddy. Like, you got to... You have to build that relationship. You got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So before you could even speak on some children, go watch Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, are you even... My thing is, like, are you even qualified enough? And I'm going to learn that as I go. But if you're sitting on YouTube while you're at work watching Kevin Samuels, then you ain't got enough going on.
I'm going to be honest.
If you need to watch YouTube to tell you how to be with me,
Yeah.
you need to go probably be with a man.
I don't need to
anyways.
listen to no man tell me how to be a man, and I don't think no women should be listening to women telling them how to be women.
Right.
That shit is weird as hell.
Hold on, say that.
That shit is weird. I'm sorry, that shit is weird, bro.
I done picked up some bars
I was
from
about to say
Dr.
from
Umar and shit.
yeah.
I mean, it's okay to take
Man,
pointers.
I was about to
You know,
say.
yeah, take pointers, but like just basing your
The
whole
right way.
life
Oh,
around.
yeah.
I feel like
see. Now go ahead, Rollo.
I just feel like with him, he started off good because
I
let's
didn't
be
know
real.
who he was before.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. But I
Didn't
mean,
know.
when he first started and first, gaining popularity, he wasn't as.
Influencer. He had to create a platform to grab attention.
Once again, what I said, when things start reaching millions, things start getting corrupt. But at
They
first,
do.
his message was good and not good, but you know what I'm saying? It was like good conversation and everything else.
like a
let's be real.
structured conversation.
Exactly. Because let's be real, majority of women, they wouldn't come on here and be like, it's harder to be a man. They'll still argue the fact, like women, they'll still try to create, you know what I'm saying? So at first
I
he
can't
was
say nothing. No way women have it bad. If
Exactly.
you're smart, you ain't got it bad.
And at first he was just, telling people, like, basically, like, getting women to realize, like, you know what I'm saying, what the man, wants and everything else and what we think and everything. Now that he got all this popularity, it's now calling bitches cows and bitch, you ain't nothing and shit like that. So I disagree with that. So, but
His
that's
beauty
it.
standard wild too. See, bro, this is what pissed me off about niggas. A nigga will be an ugly ass nigga and be like, "Oh, that bitch fat, that bitch ugly." Like, nigga, you ugly as hell, nigga. And niggas be like, "I ain't gonna be cute. I just gotta have some money." And you ain't got that
Right. They will tell you.
Oh, she said shoot.
neither. And dog,
You got somebody. No, like, yes, they will tell you that 100%.
and it's another
told
thing that
that.
niggas
Yeah.
bother me with. Like, when you hear somebody like Kevin Samuels, they say shit like, "Yeah, men don't want a woman with kids. Men don't want this. Men don't want that." And it's like, so how the hell all these women with kids keep getting niggas? Like, where this come
And
from?
some men out here don't want kids, so they want to get with a woman who got them, so they ain't got to do all that. I mean,
That's
it's
weird too, though.
whatever works for you. You know
That's
what I'm
weird
Yeah.
too, though.
saying? It is weird, but I mean, my past experience, that was the say. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it happens. It's off your experience.
Different strokes for different folks,
Different
dog.
strokes for different.
Yeah.
Honestly, some niggas just be like, shit, dog, she the baddest woman I ever had, dog. Probably never gonna get her again.
But that's like
So,
idolizing.
you know what I'm saying?
Do y'all feel like maybe that all these influencers out here and all these YouTube guys and personalities might be just fucking up the dating scene a little bit?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
For
it all
sure.
plays
I
together.
feel like
I feel like that's social
if
media
you
in
just a
general.
bum ass nigga, bro, like, and you wind up with a bum ass girlfriend, like,
Y'all just it's gonna be a ghetto love story.
yeah, like, just do it.
I mean, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Shit,
do
nigga,
it.
y'all happy. Y'all
But you
happy.
feel like
I
you
mean-
This
you
nigga
feel like
said
you
ghetto love story.
Like, damn, like
you feel like you gonna be a nigga feel like he a high value man and he works at Bojangles.
Bro,
or
you know
something.
I hate that
and that
term.
creates the most like arrogant
phrase,
ass
I mean.
men. Like
Yeah,
them be the
yeah.
men that's be unapproachable. Like you don't even want to
Yeah.
approach them.
And I feel like
I
we
don't want
just
to be embarrassed.
we just got to get back to reality. I feel like
Literally.
yeah.
I mean, so the man that works at Bojangles, he supposed to feel like, dog, I'm a low level man, dog. You know,
Nah, he just
Hey, baby
not.
girl,
Yeah,
you don't want to talk to
He
me.
just
I'm
not.
joking.
You don't want to talk to me, baby girl. You know, man. Like,
Nah, real shit though, Rello.
He
It's a
has
certain way. It's a certain way you're
Yeah.
supposed to approach him though.
He
You
can't,
know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying he can't sip the Kevin Samuels Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because
I
if he
agree.
on that Kevin Samuels
I agree.
shit,
Like,
And she gonna be like, nigga.
I agree. Y'all niggas is just like,
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga at Bojangles. I'm like, damn, bro. Nigga at Bojangles is
but
gonna.
bro,
Oh, I remember them days, bro.
if you a genuine
That's
person,
it,
though,
nigga.
bro,
I remember
you're
them
gonna be the
days.
same.
I
No
was
matter.
about to say.
Yeah, if you a genuine person, you're gonna be the
It
same no
shouldn't
matter if you
matter.
got money
That's
or
it.
don't have money.
Yeah.
Money don't
It's
do
not
nothing
gonna
but
change.
reveal the real you.
Literally.
Honestly.
A lot of these niggas, they finally get some money and they pop a bottle in the club, and that's their first time ever having attention. First time a woman came up to him and tried to give him some pussy. First time for everything. And these niggas lose their fucking mind and go to the dealership and buy Corvettes and go get a fucking Gucci bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they finally got some pussy because they had some money. Now that's the only way they know how to attack it.
That's some sucker ass.
Yeah,
niggas,
you know,
dog.
no other way to approach them.
Honestly, you'll be surprised though.
So
They
when
say
you
a
ain't
whole
got no
lot.
money,
They say a whole lot of niggas with money, like NBA players and all that. Some square ass niggas, dog.
I believe
It's just
it because
been
they don't.
catered.
I don't feel like their
Shout out
life
my
has
nigga
been
PJ.
An illusion.
one way, and they've been praised all their life, and everybody been on them their whole life. The whole aspect of like seeing how to treat a woman. I don't feel like a lot of men have really witnessed their fathers, which is what matters the most, treat women or their mother right.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
where it comes from.
She on that shit though.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
real. She
I
on
said,
that shit.
I said that on my podcast with Rodney.
She
I
on
was
that
talking
shit.
about how, like, you know, how you view relationships is basically a direct reflection of how you
How you
grew up
raised.
and what you seen. Because,
And
like,
I
me,
think
I ain't never seen a successful relationship, so I don't believe in marriage and none of
Right,
that.
I, had
and
no,
that's-
I haven't
that's
seen one that
understandable.
wasn't
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, but someday you may find somebody that will convince you to think otherwise, and then show you that too. So it's fine to think that way. That doesn't mean that you just rule it out.
But listen,
Very
though, I
open
believe in monogamy. I just don't believe in getting married.
Like like putting it on paper or anything
Correct.
like that. Yeah, I
just
mean, I
don't fuck
understand
with
that too.
But we're going to get into that because we got a lot of topics. But I wanted to ask you a question before we get into the topics. Why you ain't never started on OnlyFans? And how you feel about OnlyFans?
Well, I had a boyfriend at the time, and I don't want to. I'm not that. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie though, I would subscribe. I definitely would.
100%. I had a lot of people ask
You
me
got
about doing one.
20. You got my
But
$20
I'm
a
just
month,
like,
bro.
I already got what I got on my Instagram. Like, I would have to be busting it wide open to keep y'all entertained. And I'm just not trying to maintain that. And I was trying to get out of the whole video scene thing. Like, I'll still take my pictures how I want to take them, because when I take my pictures, I come up with what I wear, what I'm going to do. Somebody's there helping me pose. Like, so to me, it's like art. It's not just you looking at my Instagram
I
picture
feel you.
lusting over me.
Yeah.
You know, so that's on you if you do that. But when I do it, I do what makes me feel good, and I like to try
It's
new
art.
things. Yeah, it's art to me.
Yeah.
So that's just why I didn't do it, because like I don't have to do it to get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do that as a hobby, and people don't understand it. But yeah, I like getting my pictures done and modeling as a hobby. It's not a
Yeah.
promising career, so
Oh, no, ain't nothing
but
wrong
it's
with
something
that.
I don't need to stop either.
Mm-hmm.
I feel, and people told me that too. So
I mean, but you know, OnlyFans ain't got to be no crazy shit. You can get on there with a cucumber and
I
just
know,
go
but I'm
ham.
talking about to
No.
maintain it.
I don't even
ain't
want
do
that.
it. Look, I just feel like
You don't want to
to
see the cucumber?
It was
Nah.
a trend when it started, but
I
if
don't
you're
want all
doing
that.
it now, I just feel like you need
Well,
something.
bro, I don't. I just, bro, I don't know. I'm kind of like weird with that. I like wholesome shit. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is a wholesome
Wholesome
OnlyFans?
Look, like
a girl doing this.
I'm gonna just y'all gonna talk about what y'all want to talk about, but I don't want nobody to be offended by what I said. I'm not against the OnlyFans thing, like you said, different strokes for different
Yeah,
folks.
so different folks.
But I don't have the time, and I was trying to create a different platform. I was trying
That's
to get away
it.
from
You
that,
trying to
so
move
that's
away
just
from that.
why. Now, when I was working at Hooters, yeah, I probably would have 9 times out of 10 had one, but I was getting away from that part of it.
I got you. I feel you.
Why'd you get away from Hooters?
Because I got pregnant with Blake. And then I was in Atlanta doing the music videos. And I didn't know I was pregnant with her. And then I found out. And so I was like, let me just sit my ass down. Just going to sit the fuck down. Because what else? Like, what else could happen? Jail
Yeah.
or dead. So, I mean, damn. Like, I'm
feel
just
you.
going to sit the fuck down.
I feel you. But I feel like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, like, I like to leave a little bit of shit to the mysteries, bro. Y'all some low key nasty ass niggas, and I like the like lingerie, walking around, maybe a little twerk, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, that's some old nigga shit.
Yeah, I was about to
Nah,
say, bro.
like, I just
I ain't
like-
never really been a lingerie nigga, dog.
Me neither.
Yeah, you know.
You want
You want a butt nigga with
I
a
want you
cucumber?
naked, dog. Like, I like you, man. I'm simple, bro.
I'm also a get to the point type nigga.
Right.
I ain't gonna get to, you know.
I like a little
you know,
lingerie, man.
Nah, we getting to the
I
point,
warm it
Jack.
up, you know what I'm saying? We gotta warm it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, bro.
I mean, but like I
lingerie
don't know.
though, they be like, ooh.
This
look.
is me speaking because I've never
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be very disrespectful, but I'm about to open up one of these Miller Lights and take a sip because I'm so fucking thirsty.
Go ahead.
And I'm not gonna front. Like, can you open this? I don't want to. I gotta get my nails done when I leave here, and I don't.
But like, yeah, bro. I'm like, leave something to the mystery. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, see,
I feel like shit getting way too wild now.
Crazy.
Like, dog, like you done seen everything with
It's
everybody,
getting
dog. Like,
spicy.
I'd just be like, like, I
Man,
don't
let's
want
get
my
into the
woman.
first topic, Rello.
Oh, my bad. Yo, okay.
Nah, you good. What's this nigga name? I done forgot the nigga name already.
Ron Perlman?
Rob Perlman,
Yeah,
dog.
my
Fucking
nigga from
Hellboy.
Hellboy and Sons of Anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
He just settled on this divorce, right? I'm gonna read it to you. It says, this was the post. It says, if you think Dr. Dre's situation is scary, Ron just settled his divorce. He's 71 years old, married for 38 years. She took half of the shared bank account. She keeps the house in LA. He gets half of the forced New York home sale. She receives $12,500 per month, and get this, she gets 20% of his gross annual income for the rest of his life.
Hey, that's how you got them get
That's
the
his
bag.
yearly shit.
Yeah, for the rest of his life. And you see, that's what I was talking about with the marriage thing.
Keep her.
Yeah.
Shit.
He should have kept her.
He should have kept her ass.
So, do you think that's fair, Whitney?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
How you feel about prenups?
Okay, y'all. Okay, explain.
If you ain't no punk, holla, we
I
want
don't have the
prenup.
clearest understanding on a prenup. Now, my last relationship, my argument was him like, why do you get married with doubt?
Oh, yeah.
That's what most
Because
people say.
my thing is that kind of creates like you're not secure within it when you marry somebody. So you need to be very mindful of the things that like don't just follow up stuff. Like, did they have prenups back in the fucking day, like a long ass time ago, like when our grandparents were getting married and shit?
I don't know,
Like,
though.
I don't think they had
Exactly,
alimony
and
rules.
those last
know.
the longest. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. You like if you're marrying somebody you feel like you're not going to be able to trust completely, or you would not want them to have what you have, or just be straight when you leave them. You shouldn't marry them. I always tell people this story. I had a dude I was with, and he was cheating on you. You disagreeing with me?
What's up, Rello?
You ready to debate?
What's up, Rello? Talk
Man.
that talk, Rello.
Honestly, with that shit, dog, you supposed to go into it, dog, with the mindset of it's a business. At that point,
I knew you were about to
feel
say
like
that.
now. I understand.
I agree with Rello.
Wait,
But
how
it's-
many females, like, for instance, or a nigga that did some shit to you, you'd be like, oh, or I'll never call the cops on you. And I don't know if this, don't take nothing. I don't know nothing about your life or nothing. I'm just saying, this is an example. I'll never call the cops on you. Some shit happened, dog. They'll call the cops on you. Emotions change things.
You hate that motherfucker.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You end up hating that motherfucker.
You a bitch, and I'm ready
So-
to beat your ass and give you a reason to call.
All right, so you see what I mean? So like you got to go into it like, yeah, it's all lovey dovey, but shit changed, dog. Like you got to think about the good and the bad. So I feel like it's good to meet a common ground. Like at least for like niggas with money. I know Wiz Khalifa with Amber Rose, for instance, they had a prenup to where like if they divorced, he give her $1 million, and of course he's paying child support already.
Yeah.
And call it a day.
Now,
Like, it's just,
that type of
you know?
prenup, I will agree to. If you
Shit,
are,
I'll agree to
if
that
you're
motherfucker.
saying like, let's go ahead and nip it in the bud so we're not arguing later. But if you're like, hey, just in case we don't make it, you can't have none of my shit. So let's sign this paper. Now, if you have like, if you're being fair about it, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But if you're just doing it because you have a lot and you don't want anybody to take from you, then no, because at the end of the day, you should still want that person to be okay after. Regardless
Because
of
that
what
is
they
the mother
do.
of your children now. That
Now.
is the mother of your children.
back to Ron now. If she was with you shooting in the gym, dog, honestly, contrary, I know I'm He-Man Woman Hater Club, but like, she deserves some of that money though. Not the whole entire life and
Not-
all that
yeah.
extra
Whatever
shit.
you do after.
Peep me.
Yeah.
She don't deserve all that extra for a month. I feel like she don't deserve all the extra month and the 40% of your income and all that shit. But dog, they've been married 38 years, man.
Give her some.
38 strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? I agree with that now. I ain't that dirty of a nigga, dog. Like, nigga, after we make it past, niggas only getting divorced after year 2. Some people ain't even making it to that. Some people ain't making it to 5. 5 years is an achievement these days. Honestly.
How
Think
about-
about that. 5 years.
how
So, bro,
about-
38, nigga. 38, as much as I hate you and we might go up against our differences, and from what they said he was cheating, infidelity is serious to some people, bro. She deserve a little coin. Now, all this extra shit afterwards, I don't agree with.
And at the end of the day, a peace of mind is more
You know
than
what I'm
anything.
saying?
So
Nigga,
just
cheating
having
is not a
everything.
big deal.
Man, to some people it is, bro.
It's not a big deal.
You can't
I ain't gonna
determine. You
lie.
can't
We gonna get
determine
into that
somebody's.
after this topic, though. We gonna get into
You can't
it.
determine
Cheating
some-
isn't a big deal.
You can't determine
Bruh,
that.
I'm
for
about to tell you
somebody,
though. Marriage license should be renewable, bro.
They should.
That shit should be renewable. Every 5 years, you should have to renew your marriage license. And if somebody wants to get out, they get out.
Funny thing.
Ooh.
I am. I'm part of the clergy.
So you can like you can like marry
I
people
can
and
marry
stuff.
you, bury you, or bless you.
Ooh.
Shit.
But
Priest.
it's under stipulation. So I have
Priestess.
not been. So I put it on my business page, but I haven't like really like put it out there like how my stand on it. So I don't know everybody's take on the Bible, but mine is, in my belief, from what I understand, you know, you're not supposed to get paid to do God's work.
Yeah.
So the whole being paid to be ordained minister, that's not something like I'm out here like, but me. It's in blessings because it's supposed to be for the better of his kingdom.
Shout out my nigga Boosie.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I say you talking about you getting paid. That was my comment. I was like, first mistake, getting paid for the Lord's work. You don't do that because I don't know who it was. We could
Boosie said
Google it.
$100,000.
Literally, like what you
That's some old Catholic shit, dog.
you better come with a package
Nah,
deal
to marry
Marry
you.
people.
to marry you.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
not
she
supposed
said
to get
$100,000.
paid for that. People can
I ain't
give
gonna lie,
you
if I had it.
blessings.
If I had it,
You let Boosie marry you?
oh, come on, bro.
But you know,
I
that's
ain't
for more of
letting
like the
Boosie marry
entertainment
me,
part of it
dog.
because like a woman's not supposed to be in the pulpit either.
Yeah.
You know, a woman's supposed to be like on the ground. You're not supposed to be elevated overlooking
Absolutely.
that, you know?
Yeah.
So I would never be in nobody's pulpit or nothing. It's gonna be at the end of an altar, you know, something of that sort. Like I definitely know my place with it. But yeah, marriage license should be renewable because it's nothing but a piece of paper. And I probably have like 100 copies anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's something they should definitely do because it's like, do you even want to still be married? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
People change every
I
day.
agree, but after 38 strong years, though, dog, get that girl some
Give her
paper, bro.
something.
I'm sorry, dog.
Separate bank
I'm sorry,
accounts.
bro.
What you come in with, that's
38
what you
years.
leave with.
For one, motherfucker, dog, if we make it 20 years, nigga, ain't no the fucking divorce, nigga, dog. You
No,
staying with my
you're
ass.
I mean, he's
Okay.
71 too.
The
How
fuck-
many
the
years
I
he
fuck-
got
have
Yeah,
left?
family
the
like
fuck
my
off
old
with you.
school uncles and stuff. He has a house
Like,
for
bitch,
his
you
wife
mine.
and he has a house
Like,
too.
dog, you don't
Like,
own nobody, bitch, you mine. Like,
Yeah, but
that little hanging
y'all gotta
curtain's
come in
mine.
and- the
Them
thing
titties
is, I feel
mine,
like-
dog. Like, dog, that's mine, nigga.
I feel
38
like-
years of mine.
I feel like though,
That's
like
crazy.
ain't like y'all got to be friends though. Like in order to make that type of agreement, like if you gonna
You
say,
talking
hey,
about, as far as getting divorced after that long?
no, I'm talking about like as long as
having the
like
conversation before.
yeah, like having that conversation to be like, hey, I mean, I kind of want to fuck around with other women. You want to fuck around with other men. We have this family we built together. Like, let's just come up with a
See,
common,
that whatever
Yeah.
you're willing
with a
to deal
common
with, whatever
agreement
you're
to
willing do.
you know,
Some people
we'll
do
get you
that.
a house on this side. It's cheaper, bro. It's cheaper to do that than pay this.
There's some people
Motherfucker,
that do
like,
that.
I'll do that shit in a heartbeat.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the situation. This nigga 71. You think he really out here like
He
like
poking.
he want to fuck a ass of bitches? I think
He got
he
him a little
fucked
young
one.
bitch.
Oh, so you think he
I
just
think
He got
tired
him a
of her?
little younger.
I think he
Or
just
she
had
just
one that
tired
he
of
was
him.
fucking around with and she called him.
And now he like whatever with her.
I mean, bro, like let's be honest, bro. Men gonna cheat, bro.
They are.
Straight up.
I feel like everybody is.
I
the
mean,
sooner
yeah, women
realize
will,
that
but
women get done when they fall in love, and
Yeah.
I'm 100% accountable for that. We get stupid as fuck.
Well, this is perfect time for me to play the video. Let me play this video that Kid Heartbreak sent me. He said I need to talk about it on the pod.
oh god,
That's your buddy. Stop it.
that's your buddy.
All right, here we go.
Into definition. Who told us that was cheating? Where did that idea come from that that's cheating? A man who has two women, that's not necessarily a mistress. That's just his other woman. Now we got two choices. We can be the woman or the other woman. We don't have but those two. And I'm not saying that a lot of men are not just running around. I'm not talking about that. But if a woman finds out that her man has been with a woman while she's been with him for 3 or 4 or 5 years, that's a serious commitment and relationship. And if it hasn't taken anything from me, if I'm not going short of anything, and if this is what he thinks his responsibility is, then what kind of hell are you going to go through to prevent that? Since we cannot stop him. Now, I know we don't like that. I don't like that. You know, but that's the reality of our life at some point. Every man doesn't want two women, but those that do,
What
they're
about
going
our
to do it.
morals and our religion?
Whose religion? Whose morals? So whose idea are you representing when you stand up for those values?
Is this that
Not
black lady?
ours. Somebody else's. And it may work for them. But it doesn't work for us. It hasn't worked for anybody, really, but nobody wants to deal with the truth. Monogamy was only created because of the economics of it.
I know this lady too. I done watched a lot of her shit.
Yeah, Cooks fuck with her hard, so I done seen damn near all her videos.
I bet he do.
chill.
No, I'm just saying
That's my
friend. But
friend.
still, like I said, I got no opinion. I'm just saying.
All right, Whitney, you go first. What you think? What you think about what she said?
I feel like if you're gonna stay with somebody, just let them cheat. Stop bitching. Stop fussing. Like, I'm speaking from me. Like, I be raising hell. Mm-hmm. If you do something to me, I'm speaking on that shit for a long fucking time. You gonna feel it so hard you never gonna want to do it again.
As you should.
I thought you just said let him cheat though.
But
No, she should, bro. Come on, bro.
What I've learned from acting like that.
Yeah.
If you gonna stay with the motherfucker, just fucking turn a blind eye
Because
to it.
I'm gonna be honest,
when he get
bro.
gone, you get gone too.
Like I feel like that.
But don't speak on it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna stay with them, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, you're never gonna tell somebody something to convince them to do something different until they want to do that.
Yeah.
How forgiving are you when it comes to
I'm
cheating?
very forgiving. I get ran all over because I'm very, very forgiving.
So what's like the last straw, the final straw?
I like to catch shit in the act.
Ooh.
I like to play investigator.
Yeah. I can't
That's like
do
crazy
that.
shit.
I'm a
That's
little
like you ain't
scared.
gonna lie to me. Shit.
Right? She said
Yeah.
Because I have a very strong, like, I've been praying to God to give me this, like, discern spirit type of thing. So that way, when I confront you, I don't dig any deeper into it. Because I really don't have to do all the digging. But a lot of men don't want to even talk about something if you don't have proof.
So explain the investigation. Like, where do you start in your investigation?
I ain't gonna do all that. Why would I give out my secrets?
I mean, just we just want
But
to know.
I ain't
We
never been
curious.
wrong.
We
That's
just
why I ain't
curious.
got no man now.
How does it start though? Like, is you stalking? Is you going through the
No,
phone?
I'm not doing nothing to go to jail. And I'm not going through no phone because you're just gonna see then, okay?
How else can a nigga get caught if you don't go through the phone and follow him?
It could be anything. Now, the last relationship I did go through the phone, but he left it at home on when he went to work. And I prayed to God. I said, God, if this first passcode is right, like, I'm gonna leave him if there's something in it. I said, and if it's wrong, please don't let me get caught up with Senate Pier trying the first passcode was right.
What kind of logic? That was some wild shit.
Hey,
You knew the passcode though.
No, I did not.
Hey.
Promise you I
crazy
didn't.
shit like that.
I put in his birthday. I guess he was just simple as fuck, but
Yeah. You know, men are very simple.
I always say,
shit like that,
yeah.
Lord, let me do whatever. Then, like,
1991. My girl know all my
let's
shit,
throw
bro.
God
That's
in
your
it.
passcode?
Let's throw God in it.
1991.
Hey, I'll throw a little.
Bro,
throw a little God
what's your
in it, make me
passcode?
feel
You ain't gotta
better.
say the number. What is
Mine
it?
is my.
Nothing, dog.
Mine is mine.
Niggas
Nobody
is-
will ever figure mine
Niggas
out.
is stupid.
Yeah, we dumb as hell. I my shit 1991.
Yeah.
If you
Y'all
can't-
are
you
simple.
Yeah.
Mine's the last one.
Every
My
time.
social though, so you ain't
I mean-
getting that.
You slick
Oh,
with
yeah.
it. You slick with it and get it, but it's hard to.
But yeah, I don't know if it makes sense what I said. But yeah,
hard
if you're
to
gonna.
free, dog.
I mean, the investigation part of it, I just feel like girls have an intuition, and you already know what to go after, what to look for. So it ain't really no step by step.
So let's talk about this a little bit though. So basically, what you saying is, women should be in a blind polygamous relationship. Like in a polygamous relationship where y'all both
If that's the
doing y'all
type of man
thing,
you're
but y'all
dealing
turning
with,
your eye.
if that's the type of man you're dealing with, you have to make the decision. Am I
Yeah.
gonna be in a relationship where I'm checking him every single day and sick to my stomach because he didn't answer the phone one time, or am I gonna remember that I'm more happy with him when we're good, and I'm gonna stay true to myself and continue to do what I'm supposed to do, and just pray to God that it all work out. And that's what I do a lot of the time.
At some
But
point.
everybody's not meant to be your husband.
Yeah.
So everybody's not meant to stick around for that long. So
Yeah. And it's just like, it's the type of relationship you're in, bro. Like, girls know when they got a, like, solid
and does
dude.
the good outweigh the bad?
Yeah. And then, like, sometimes you can be a reflection. Like, that's the shit that scares me about bad relationships, is being a reflection of what your old relationship was when you actually got a good person.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That is my struggle right now.
Yeah, we tend to take that out on the people. You know what I'm saying?
It's trauma.
And we reflections of the people that we've been with and interacted with throughout our lives, family, friends, loved ones, relationships.
That ain't really true neither though.
That's
excuse me, not true.
very
I mean,
true.
fair. I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
trauma
yeah.
fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair at all. Like you ever deal with a woman and you can you can tell she's the way she is because this last nigga that was with her.
Oh, exactly.
Like, bro, I remember one time I was fucking with this young girl. And I was like, something wrong with this crazy ass bitch.
Yeah.
And then I finally figured it out. I was like, obviously your baby daddy and your boyfriends probably used to beat your ass, but I was like, it's something way deeper. Then I dug a little deeper. Not only them niggas, her daddy too. I said, oh, so all you know is violence.
Yeah.
So you think, so then when you come
Abusive
around a nigga like me,
relationship.
because I ain't put my hands on nobody.
Yeah.
So
When they
when
don't
you
give
come
you that
around a nigga like me,
reaction.
yeah. But don't get me wrong, you know, I'm team self-defense.
You were breaking, but it's like you were kind of breaking that habit with her, and what she was, she was getting something she wasn't used to, so
It
she
scared her
didn't
too,
know how to
though.
react to
Yeah,
it.
it
So that's
scared
gonna come
her.
off as defense and frustration because she don't know how to deal with you.
Now we having an honest conversation. I want to tell y'all this because this is funny. This same girl, you know what she told me?
What?
Bro, me and her had took this nice little trip. This when I was young. We took this nice little trip, and I kissed her. You know, I don't be kissing bitches and shit. But I kissed her.
I'm like that
And you know
too.
what she told me?
You don't like kissing?
Bruh, she told me, like, she, bruh, she was acting weird about it. Guess what she told me, bruh? She said niggas don't kiss her,
Kiss
bruh.
Man, what's wrong with black people, man?
I'm sorry, Slim. I missed that. Kissing more intimate than sex. to
That's
me.
what I was about to say. She must not know no love.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, yeah, you can't fuck with no bitch like this.
That's why I said, like I was saying before, I feel like there should be
I don't
something
be kissing
created more so where guys can just be like young boys can just talk about shit. It don't have to be like, tell me what's wrong, but just talk. Like, you never know. That's why I don't know. I mean, I just feel like we could do a lot better job, like changing how the guys that are coming up, about to graduate, the high school ones, the ones that are just graduated, that's just in college, just getting, smelling themselves now, fuck them. They gonna figure it out. But like the ones kind of coming up, like the ones that you kind of have a little bit, can grab them right now. I think it'll be really good to like kind of convince men to be emotional and women too.
That's what
Everybody
we talked
try to
about
be
on
so
last
fucking
pod.
hard.
I'm glad you said that. I meant to start the pod
I'm a
with this.
crybaby. And
Rello,
I'm the
guess
biggest
what?
bitch too.
Rello, guess what Blue Goddamn just told us yesterday?
What?
He said somebody told him that he need to come back on the pod because there's too many light-skinned niggas on the pod, and that he was like, and them niggas was like, yeah, Slim was on that bitch talking about he be crying all the time. And and Blue was like, yeah, dark-skinned niggas don't cry.
Hey, bro. Darcy,
They do.
Bro, I'm saying, bro.
They called you a light-skinned nigga, Rello.
For one, I'm a light.
It's with this light on.
Where does it
It
start?
really is.
Where does the
Like-
light skin start? Because I feel like I'm like brown.
They said
Nigga,
Rello.
bro.
They said Rello.
I'm like,
light-skinned.
I feel like I'm brown too. Like,
I'll take it. Shoot, dog.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't
ain't
know.
no-
I
I
don't know what I
ain't-
look like. In my head, I look like Denzel.
I look like Amon Shumpert. Really.
You do look like a Amon Shumpert, though.
Yeah, for real. That's it.
I ain't Steph Curry.
But nah,
like,
dog.
I'm
But
like,
not for real though. Ain't nothing wrong with niggas crying, man. That's why when Blue said that, I said I know that was one of your
Time
ignorant
out.
ass homeboys.
Like, don't get me wrong though. I ain't no crying ass nigga though.
Yeah.
Like by any means.
Yeah.
Dog. Like I'm not. It's
Don't
just-
play with it.
Nah,
I
I'm
mean,
just
I
saying,
didn't.
no,
I didn't used to
I
be.
don't.
Now that I'm
not
31
even
years
saying
old,
not even
I'm a
used to.
crying
I'm
ass
just-
nigga.
It don't really happen. It's just like dog, like
Sometimes.
yeah, nigga
Yeah.
be weak, dog. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. Nigga will go through something, bottle something up, nigga, something trigger something or something, but that's it. Like
It's just
I'm not
human,
really
you're
just.
human.
I'm not really just the.
But
No,
Whitney,
you're not supposed to
Do you
be.
hear all this toxic masculinity in here? Niggas don't want to admit
Nah,
they
nah,
cry.
I would've- that's
Niggas,
what I-
niggas gotta hide the fact they cry.
I know
do
men
See
cry.
what I'm saying?
Everybody
I do
cry.
That's
cry,
what I
but-
want to ask you though. Like, if you
I'm the only
like,
bitch ass nigga in the
Let's
room.
be honest though.
I never
Ask her,
called you a bitch ass nigga.
ask her on an
I'm talking about
honest.
Blue.
I ask her on an honest. I'll ask you, but I'm just saying, like, if you had a solid man who was out there doing his thing, but like he just had weak points where he cried, would that be like?
I don't want him crying all the time now. No.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, I'm too emotional
See, now we
myself.
get
We
to that
both
point.
can't be
Nah, I don't
emotional.
wanna
I
hear-
do not deal with a bitchified man.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't wanna hear
do
none
not
of
be
that
doing
shit.
all that. 'Cause
I don't wanna
I'm
hear
enough. I'm
none of that
enough.
shit
I can't
no
deal
more.
with myself.
But he
I don't
bring
want to
but he
hear none
bring
of
home
that
the
shit no more.
It
But he
can't
bring
be
home
two
the
of us.
bacon.
It can't be two of us.
Nope.
But he bring home the bacon.
I don't
He
give a fuck.
he's strong as
Nope.
hell.
You need to
My
stop
point.
doing what you doing.
My
and
point.
trying to
You
act
just,
like a
I
man.
don't want to hear nothing. My point, dog.
Damn, so niggas can't cry. There
But
you have it.
I understand.
It's gonna be used
Whitney, you
against
just
you later.
said we gotta tell these
It's
niggas
gonna
they
be
can be
used
more
against
emotional.
you.
Y'all want to be emotional, but y'all
Hey,
don't
bro.
want us crying about every damn
Cry in
thing.
the
You
shower.
don't want
True,
y'all crying
true.
about
Cry in the shower,
everything,
young
too.
man.
True,
Handle
true.
that shit with yourself sometimes
Yeah,
because
that's-
I cannot tell
to
you
'em.
how to handle your situation on times out of
I don't wanna hear
10.
none
So
of
you
that
coming
shit.
crying to me is really not gonna help you. Do it to yourself, but get it out.
All right, so this nigga make $250,000 a year, But you come home and sometimes you be like, man, fuck, man. You be crying and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, baby, what happened? What's wrong? What we
Yeah.
But if it's just
the tone changed a little bit.
no, but if it's something money financially with the business that's wrong, like that's detrimental, and I never seen him cry before and he's upset, yeah, I'm gonna ask because 9 times out of 10 it has something to do with me. But if you're just crying all the time, from experience, like my niggas be like, shut up. Why are you fucking crying today?
I feel you.
All right, so now let me ask you
I
a
be
question.
looking at my friends like that sometimes.
Let me ask you a question. So, what if you come home and LeBron just won a championship and he got tears in his eyes? Is he a bitch ass nigga for that?
No, that's 100% understandable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know
Good.
they gonna understand that.
Because that's
Within
y'all niggas know that's what I was talking about crying about.
Within reason, but if you're crying all the time, you're crying for no reason.
Yeah, you can't be like, I
Nigga.
stubbed my fucking toe.
Nigga, Blue was firing me up about that though. He was like, "Nigga, you be crying about sports and shit." Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When Steph broke the record, I got a little emotional.
You can't control
I
the
can feel
tears
that.
coming in
I
your
dropped
eyes.
one.
I dropped one. Like a girl told me, dog, she was like, yeah, what should I get? This her, I guess a nigga, she's trying not to claim him, but a nigga, you know, for fucking Christmas and all that. So I told her some shit. She said the homeboy died. And she was like, yeah, I only seen him cry 5 times in my life. I was like, damn, that's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's sad for a nigga to be like, that's a lot.
My mom can remember the times she has seen my dad cry.
Exactly.
But my dad is not known.
Damn, 5 a lot.
5 times. That's why I said, bro. I was like, damn, that's a lot. She was like, yeah,
I seen
guess.
my dad cry twice. That's it.
I don't think I've ever seen my dad cry.
Real
Damn.
talk, dog.
See, that's a real man, bro. See,
I never seen my dad cry.
Because he don't cry.
That's a real man.
You ain't gonna see me
One
cry,
thing about
dog.
my dad is he was not a good man back in the day. Not at all. Not at all. Back when they all went to Harlem.
What is a good man?
So my dad was, I knew, I had like a feeling we were going to talk about this, about my dad. So I'm going to say, so my dad used to like sell drugs really heavy, like back when they was.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, whatever. And allegedly. But so he got set up and got caught up real bad in Burke County and went away for a while. But you know, while he was gone, he was still sending my mom like gold necklaces for me, the little Jordans that would come out. His friend from DC would send it down to my mom and still do all that. So, you know, he got out. So my dad got out of jail. He had $10,000, I guess. My grandma had kept for him, and my uncle Vernon was selling his painting business, which is where my dad had been working before he got called up too, just to have, you know, a paper trail. Yeah. So he was running for mayor. So Vernon sold his business, and my dad was like, "Well, I'll buy everything for $10,000." So he bought all the paint equipment for $10,000, and then his first year in business, he made $300,000. And my dad does very well. Like he's about to be 50, and he's about to retire this year because he has a 9-year contract with a restaurant that he's going to be basically building them all across the state. And it's just like, that's a real man to me. Like, you come from nothing, but you learn from your mistakes, but you still make do with what you got. And even though he went, and the thing is, like, my dad went through all that, but, like, my dad is, like, such a great fucking person. Like, nothing he does, like, but God is what he will say. Like, there's nothing he does with ill intent. Like, he's a hothead and he's mean as fuck when he gets mad. But he don't do nothing with ill intent because he don't got to. Yeah. He got everything he got. He's blessed and he lives that way every single day. So he don't have no reason to cry.
Yeah.
I just said it.
So
it's about you. It starts with yourself.
Yeah.
So
karma's real.
Could you be with a man the opposite of your dad? Like, could you be with a man that's always in the mirror and always want to be pretty and shit? No, that's why I have problems now. Because people be like, my ex used to say, well, everybody wasn't raised with a gold spoon. I said it wasn't raised with a gold spoon because my parents made the decision to stay together. What the fuck that got to do with me?
So, like, with this generation of, like, very feminized men, like, so Ace, I mean, like, let's be honest though, like, bro, kid, cause she like, we talking about her dad. He's a classic man, right? Like a classic.
I mean, like my dad
man.
plays cards on Fridays, and the men would keep too much drama stirred up. My dad said, "I'm not playing cards with him no more." He said, "I don't do all that foolishness."
That's what I'm saying.
You got to be a man. You cannot partake in no type of less of a man activity.
Oh, your dad, that dark skinned nigga that always wear a fitted cap
with the bald hat. With the bald head, he be with Bonnie dad all the time. Yeah. That's okay. He talk like that.
Okay, when you said cars, I knew exactly what you was talking about.
But that type of man. But then you have on the spectrum now, where as in men are more feminized. So like, what attracts you more? Would the feminized man attract you more, or would the like you know, the more classic, you know, blue collar man. Okay. But could a man like fit in between where he like swaggy, where he's swaggy?
Yeah, but you have to be about your business.
Yeah, I feel you.
And you have to maintain being a man.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people say they're men, but then you get put in that position where it's time to not act like a man, and they don't act like a man.
I feel you.
They want to take a route out where they can blame other people and not take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And no.
I feel you.
I need a man to be like, yeah, I did it. I ain't scared of you. You a lot of people you scared of. That's what my ex always used to tell me.
No, you a lot of people you love.
Come to find out, I must have been scared because the bitch was lying, so it could not be true.
I agree with that.
Whitney, have you ever seen one of the greatest movies of all time called Baby Boy?
Mm-hmm.
Hood classic.
This wonderful man named Jody in Baby Boy, he said, I'm out here telling these bitches the truth. I lie to you because I care about you. How do you feel about that classic line? I'm out here telling these bitches the truth. I lie to you because I care about you.
Like, the temptation is real. And these bitches is just as guilty.
That's the greatest line of all time, too.
And that's
it is, but it still kind of go with what I feel like.
Nah,
I say the same thing.
Barello,
if I lie to you, I'm scared of you, dog. He was scared of the result of him telling her that he fought. Like, you're still somewhat scared,
of what's
at the end of the day.
Why wouldn't you be scared to lose your girl?
I mean, dog, but I'm saying though, bro, like that's what I'm saying.
Not just your girl,
you're
you're
scared.
That's
you're
what
still
it comes down
scared.
to.
It comes the fear though. Like
the fear
I
of
don't
what the
fear
outcome's
anybody,
gonna be
so
of
why would I
telling the
lie to you
truth.
if I don't
It's
fear
simple.
you? That's how I be feeling.
I ain't worried about
Like
it.
when you
I
lie
ain't
to somebody,
scared.
it's a fear. I lie to police and judges.
I lied
Why?
a lot.
Because I have a fear
in my
going.
life,
Come
a
on.
lot. And back then when I was lying, I was scared of like losing the comfortability and like in how that was going in the routine of things. Like I be praying to God to move stuff out my path now. That's why I'm not lying, because like I just don't have to lie. If you don't like it, you can.
Bro, my nigga Big Keen is team monogamy though. So Big Keen, I want you to tell them what you told
monogamy
me.
too, though. I definitely believe a man.
No, you just said
what do you
polygamy.
mean? I know what I'm saying. I believe a man should be with a woman, and I believe that I need to be with a man that just want to be with me.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm gonna operate. Because I know when enough is enough. I know when you just doing this shit now because you got a fucking problem.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to be understanding because, like, God doesn't judge us. So I'm not going to judge you and base you off this one situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you for who you are right now, and I'm going to know that you ain't shit. But I'm going to hope that you get it together because I have been doing right. I still believe that a man and a woman, it should be 1-1-1.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be a doormat, then stay on the front porch.
I'm with you. I'm team monogamy. So my bad, Rello, you by yourself.
I'm team monogamy too. I just feel like it don't exist.
Damn,
dog.
I'm putting this shit on everybody.
It don't exist.
I'm falsely putting this on everybody.
Like I just said, like that lady just said though. I just feel like she just put it on the nigga side of things, but it's 2021 about to be
Time
22.
evolves.
Generation Z, the one that's coming up behind us, dog, is going to go through hell with they women and everything.
I eventually
else,
don't think
dog.
marriage will be a thing.
Thank you. My point exactly. So that's all I'm saying,
Y'all
dog. Like that's
pessimistic
just
as hell
that
when
shit's
it comes
not
to monogamy.
comic, bro. That's just not. I'm telling you, not in these days, bro.
I'm just very
Not in these days,
open-minded,
bro.
and I know what the Bible say.
It's just gonna keep
real
getting worse.
Corrupt
It's just gonna keep.
before we
Hey,
go to hell
in the
on.
Bible it say God burnt down Sodom and Gomorrah, dog, because basically they was doing what the world used to now. Sodom and Gomorrah is the world now, and he already said he ain't gonna burn it down if you do believe that.
Preach.
So
That
I'm
shit
saying
that shit worldwide.
it's the world now, dog.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
So it just ain't. Nothing's gonna get better, bro. The classic
have
woman
to
isn't the
do
classic
what
woman.
you
Like come
feel.
on, classic man ain't the classic man.
Yeah.
Well, Big King, I want you to tell them the great
Talk to
mature
him.
take that you had about being faithful and why a man should be faithful to
Tell
his
me,
woman.
I
I
want to
feel
hear it
this.
so bad.
I feel this though.
You remember what you told me? 'Cause that shit was a while ago. I just told Rello.
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Slightly-
I felt it, boy. I even said,
You
boy.
don't remember it?
Say it, Slim.
I'm slightly trash, but I'll try to. What was I talking about?
Say it, Slim.
We was in Jacksonville one day, and we was talking about being faithful. And you
Oh
know
no
I
no
was
no
in
no
my
no
bag.
no no no.
We was
Let me-
arguing.
Let me say, okay, you talking about being faithful. So most of the time when I think about being faithful, I think about it's more about like self-sacrifice more than
Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Obedience
like
is hard.
yeah, it's like cuz honestly, we're men. Like my girl right now, I tell her all the time like, bruh, like honestly, you know, I make good money, you know, I really could have a lot of hoes on my roster, but I choose to be a a solid man simply because that's just an honorable thing to do to me. Like,
thank you.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You have
it's
to
just
stand for something.
Yeah,
And you're a man.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that away from you at the end of the day. So
Exactly.
why not operate as so?
He's
Exactly.
rusty with his take though. Let me explain his take.
Yeah.
His take is being faithful is basically the ultimate sacrifice of putting your selfish
significant other.
putting your selfish thoughts and pleasures to the side for the overall good of this one person that you love.
Especially if you have a child.
And other
Especially
people.
That's how you said it the
And
first
other
time.
And that's
people.
real.
And other people. Because your
It's
bitch
real, yeah.
married
That's
real.
somebody.
yeah.
That's
You put
real.
everybody in a bad situation when you do shit like that.
Cause like my son looks at me like a fucking superhero. This nigga look at me like Superman. So it's like at the end of the day, this nigga's
And I
don't want to
will
laugh
say
so hard.
that-
I mean,
That's
you
so
could be
fucking
ain't shit
good.
and your son still
Oh
look
no,
at
no,
you
no!
as a
I wasn't about to
superhero,
laugh. I
though.
was just thinking. I was like, if he look at you as Superman, then he probably see me as the green shit.
I'm so freaking glad you said that though, because I will say this: growing up, me and my dad butted heads. Like
Yeah.
I hated my dad. I never had a relationship with my dad until like I had Asher. No, after probably when I had Blake. Honestly, here
Talking to
recently. Recently, probably like when I had Blake, because it's just like I don't know. I didn't like him trying to make me do the right thing, and I felt like he was a little bit wild sometimes. But I
Yeah.
understand why he was being that way with me, and I appreciate it. But at the same time, like when I would get in trouble though, as I got older and stuff, and if I ever really needed some advice where I was just like really upset, I was still calling him because he always maintained being like a man, like everything. And like you got to treat other women too with respect, because that's the thing for me. If I get a man that will like take me out and then be like, oh, are your friends coming? Are they good? Go get your homegirl. Make sure, like, I love that. Like my best friend just got engaged, and you know, beforehand we all really didn't like fuck with her boyfriend that much, but it was like when they got engaged, like it was just like I was like, oh, okay, you a man, like you know, you're a man. Like I had to text him, I had to say congratulations, like thank you for, because he was horrible before. Like thank you for making her happy, and thank you for y'all like coming together and figuring out what life's supposed to be about. Like you got to give men their flowers, like you just got to, because it's very hard to be a good man.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, that's real. That's a bar. It's hard to be a good man.
It is hard to be a good man,
It's easy to be a man though.
but it's hard to be a good one.
Shout out Damo. But it's hard to be
Chill,
a
bro.
good
Damo just
man.
came out as gay, bro.
Non-binary.
He tried to set me up too. That shit was lame as fuck. He called me
came out
last
as gay?
night.
No.
Man, this what he did. He called me last night. He knew I was at the club working and I was drunk. And he was like, hey Slim, what you'll say if I came out as gay? And you know, I said some wild shit. And then he looked at the girl that was with him and was like, hey, I'm gonna ask him again, but record me. Record what he gonna say.
This nigga real zesty, boy. I tell you, bro.
So he did it again, and I said, Damo, I do not give you consent to record me.
You just gotta turn a blind eye to Damo. Just wild. He's still wild.
Damo, bruh. Bruh, if Damo had a manager and a marketing team behind
He
him,
would make
be
a
a
lot of
fucking millionaire.
Y'all
Oh my
remember
God.
Robin Big?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could picture him doing some shit like that.
Oh, he's Rob and Blue is big.
He's like Weird Al, nigga.
I'm very good with marketing shit. That's
Oh, there
exactly
we
what
go.
I see him doing.
Well,
See?
Like jackass shit, stuff like that.
you need to
Damo
grab
needs to hire
Damo
you.
and Blue and create them
Get
something.
them a warehouse and make them a Robin
Yeah,
Big warehouse
yeah. It can't
shit
be
in
nothing like this because they can't do this. But anything besides some shit that's technical like this.
Yeah, I want to start a business helping people like brand their ideas, because I get, you know, I was doing like the putting photo shoots together, and then I also do that my own stuff, and then just even event planning, all that stuff is like real creative. I said I want to start something like called like Whitway. So when people got ideas, just pitch them to me and I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I need my cut because I gave you the Whit shit. So if you use the Whit shit, I need
Look, I'm gonna put a little patent on it.
I need
Get a little-
2%.
get a little cut.
I need
Yeah.
2%.
I don't need nothing that's gonna keep going on. Just give me a fee that I can just settle at once.
I think we can settle out for like 250,000.
Let me make it first. I don't want to.
We can
Look,
settle out for that.
I'll pay you when I can put half of that back too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was talking about it being harder for men, bro. I don't think y'all was thinking what I was thinking about how easy it is for women, bro. Do y'all know it's a girl, and she probably know who she is. It's a girl that make these bags, and they
She
got
know who she
G's
is.
all over it or some shit. And them girls be buying the hell out of it. She from Chicago. It's called like Glamour or Glamorous or
What's
some
in
shit.
the bag?
It's just handbags.
Oh,
They got
okay.
G's on them.
That's dope.
G's. It's G's all over the bag. I'm gonna find it. But I seen her in the airport one time, and all the girls running to her like,
Are you
"Oh
sure
my
it's
God."
Telfair?
No, it's not Telfair.
No, that's another one though that I would say like, yeah.
But basically, what I was saying is that
Well, you
like,
be on that social media, boy.
Ain't it, boy?
I ain't never heard of that shit.
What,
Never
Telfair
heard of that,
bags?
bro. For real, bro. I don't know what you're
y'all
talking
ain't
about.
heard of that?
Nigga, I'm lost.
That ain't even that.
So it's just me that know about the girl shit.
On this one, bro.
we know who's
I'm over
spending
here
the
looking
money.
at Keem like,
Oh no, I'm broke as hell. I ain't
know
gonna
that
lie.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I do be buying bags.
I mean, I buy bags.
You buy what you like though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm talking
like my
about
dad
bitches.
used to
I
buy
buy
my mom
bags. I bought
clothes, and my
bags.
mom would be like, "I'm
Yeah.
not fucking wearing this." Like,
but
that's what you
but
like.
she was an important girl to you, right? It
Right.
wasn't
Oh, yeah,
just
for
like,
sure.
all right, then.
She's an influencer.
That's not tricking or nothing. You know, that's a gift. You're supposed to do that.
No, I always say
this?
this. That's what I say. I'm glad you
I
said
can't
that.
find
Thank you,
the girl
Jesus.
shit.
So I always say, when you have a gift with your hands, you better do that. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
What
When
mean?
you have the gift
That's your-
of making or
yeah,
creating, you need to stick with that because that's a God-given talent.
Yeah.
Whenever it's something you can yourself produce, that's something God gave you because you didn't give it to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard though. That's why I was saying what I was just saying. Like for a woman, dog, you can start a YouTube channel with your boyfriend, and that bitch will pop overnight. You know what I'm saying? Post a couple thong pictures and get on there, and y'all just do lame shit like open up gifts or like. And then when you go up to 100,000, go get your body done. You're gonna make a couple million off of the bitches that's gonna get the body done, and you get a percentage of that. Then after all that, you start you a clothing line or start you a little bag. Then you get the OnlyFans. Now you're a fucking multimillionaire.
But you see, you say all that, and you think about how many girls still sit out here and ask for money. We be our worst enemy. Because it's so easy, but we still make it so fucking hard.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna get this shit off, dog. I've been trying not to say it, bruh. It's 100 times easier. You put a broke man and a broke woman together. If they both reach
If
their
that bitch
lows,
wanna
she
fuck.
gonna sell some fucking pussy, nigga, and that's gonna get her some money. At the end of the day,
Now we
point blank
get into
period,
it.
dog.
So be a man.
Let's just skip that. Joke.
Ain't that what
We
they
gotta
call
be
the
like,
Be a
oldest
man,
profession?
be strong.
We gotta be a man. We gotta
a
be
man,
strong.
be strong.
Exactly. We just saying
Like-
that it's easier.
Hey,
We're gonna have to make.
and
a way
that's exactly
regardless.
why I feel like whoever created this earth knew who to make women and knew who to make men. 'Cause the niggas I know, if they had some pussy,
Damo!
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
My nigga Damo selling that pussy.
Look, we fried
throwing that
that
shit
and
against the
laid some
wall,
sauce
nigga.
in
Bah,
there.
bah.
Y'all niggas
You like that?
crazy, boy.
Like that.
Hey y'all, I'm doing a sale, $5 a pop, nigga. Niggas gonna be lining up around the corner, nigga. He just gonna throw the pussy on the wall, and niggas gonna be coming in and out the room.
Man, shout out
That shit
Damo.
ain't funny, right?
Hey, though.
But,
But you know why I feel like, to me, black men should make such a what is it called? An effort to be good men. Because if
Yeah.
you think about it, back in the day, white men was raping the black women or mixed girls like me for sex slaves when you couldn't figure out what they were, or when you had
Yeah.
babies because you were raping the black women. So if anything, I definitely feel like people need to go way back and stem from, like, the reason why we appreciate women now is because of what was happening to them back then.
Yeah. I feel you on
And
that
see,
shit.
that's also why I believe in monogamy is because, let's be honest, most niggas don't make no fucking money. So niggas be running around here talking about they deserve multiple women.
They
No, you
guapped
don't,
up.
my nigga.
No, that costs too much.
Yeah, you barely paying your own rent. Talking
Right.
about,
Don't
I
nobody
need
make
me
that
3
much
bitches.
money.
Bruh, no, you
All
don't.
right, so
bruh.
how much? Because I want to know now, because now I can make my argument. How much do you need to have 2 bitches?
Oh, so you finally got your job. So now you trying to figure out.
Oh, no.
Nigga finally got some
You
bread.
say you a good guy. Shut up.
That
Nigga got
nigga
some
lame
finally
as
brought
hell.
some bread.
This nigga finally got his job. Now he like, yeah, so am I good to have
So
2
what's the
bitches now?
fee for 2?
How much does it cost for 2 women? Just let me know so I can get there.
Do
You
you
don't want
gotta
them
be?
problems. Keep your money.
Because the thing is, I won't like the girl I'm with right now. Like, love her to death, amazing mother, but I ain't gonna lie, she get on my nerves sometimes. So I want me a
go to the fucking
homegirl.
strip club.
I want me a
Damn, do
homegirl
y'all
to-
not do that shit no more?
Nah, I'm not cheating.
Go to the strip club, get horny, and go home and fuck your bitch. Like,
Is it okay to get some pussy at a strip club?
no.
Oh,
Are they supposed to be selling pussy at a strip club?
they should.
They're not supposed to. So go for exactly what the fuck you supposed to be doing and bring your ass home.
She right.
Do you think pussy should be legal? Selling pussy? Why?
It ain't a job.
It's a job.
That's not a job.
Yeah, You get railed
That's
by
not
30
a
dudes in a
job.
night.
That's not a job.
Why you feel like
that's
it's not,
a
though?
job?
That's not a
That
job.
sounds like a job, dog.
Selling pussy. You know, in Amsterdam, the women stand in the windows and men walk up and ask them to fuck.
I love that a woman
Okay.
is saying this, dog. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I know this
I've had
accent's
both
kinda-
ends of it
I
though.
love
I
it,
have
dog.
gotten
I
a
love
lot
it,
of
personally.
money for men for nothing, so I know how it goes. I'm speaking from experience. I'm never gonna talk about some shit like that I can't back up because everybody always want to talk about people being fake and kind of just act like I'm not about or don't have no sense, but I have a lot of sense. And you know, that's why I always say I've seen a lot of shit that girls be out here chasing behind from a man, and I showed myself that shit. So, you know,
Pussy should be legal.
I mean, no, because it's not a job.
You're a gross person, bro.
It's not a job. It's not a job.
I'm saying like if
They work hard out here.
if this nigga want this pussy and she wants to give it to him for a small fee and it's not harming
Why
nobody.
should you be taxed on having sex?
I mean,
I'm not talking about me.
It's
I'm talking
another
about
way
the
to
nigga that
give the
want it.
government more money to continue to make shit corrupt in the world.
I mean, I'm cool with that too.
Let's go through these topics.
It's the same niggas that trick though. It's the same for niggas that trick
that's
though.
it.
That's basically paying.
Yeah,
for
but a
sex.
lot, you know, it just that's
wrap
never
up.
good though.
I got topics.
It never ends up good.
Oh, you got some shit you want to talk about? All right, go ahead.
I have a real question that I've been dying to ask. White men versus black men.
Ooh, that's a great one.
White men work with their hands, black men don't.
That's not true.
That's,
Yes, they do.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, they do.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because
How you figure?
all the black men that got money are like welders and work at SRS and Vogel or drive trucks. They using their fucking hands. Pressure wash, handyman. That's a consistent pay. People always need you.
Hold on, you said white men work with their hands and black
Yes,
men
white
don't?
men work with their hands way more than black men.
So what do white men do versus black men?
Like my dad, for one, being a paint contractor, there's never no black men out there. There's only one other black guy named Tori. That's a very big builder here in Augusta. And it's just him and my dad that be out on the job sites. It's never no white men. Like when I went to the auction for the Floor Coast property I'm trying to buy, it was nothing but white men there. They didn't even want to talk to me when I was asking about like where to fucking go. They click together, they share knowledge, they work with their hands, they read and they talk.
You don't think niggas want to do that?
I
but
feel
that
like
comes
niggas,
from
they be too against each
slavery?
other.
Yeah.
They're too against each other. Everybody's trying to prove a point now.
Yeah. I feel like
So what you think niggas do?
I mean, you have they come a dime a dozen.
Damo.
It's a few little diamonds in the rough. It's a few little diamonds in the rough. But I mean, to each his own, because some people do make money with some
Those
stuff
jobs
they
you
do.
named that you said niggas do, those are jobs that you work with your hands.
You do work with your hands.
But it's not on the
Painting, my dad's a paint
Yeah.
contractor. He paints all that. My uncle cuts grass. He does commercial landscaping using his hands. Like,
but it's not on the level.
Hold on, so did you mean black men work with their hands and white men don't?
I just feel like black men don't really do those kind of jobs too much.
And it might be just on the ownership side of that.
Oh, now that
You know
you,
what I'm
say
saying?
that,
It doesn't make sense.
I don't think. I mean, I can see where you'll say that.
I feel like
but
later on in life,
I
but
feel
growing
like-
up, you don't initially say, "Hey, I want to build houses. I'm going to figure out how to do that."
I
A
don't
lot
know.
of people,
I
a
don't
lot
know,
of black
'cause-
men
'cause
get,
I feel like
get
it's
fixated
more on
on
the
going to
ownership
college
side.
and HBCUs and being the first person to graduate and stuff like
See,
that.
it's the complete opposite to me. I feel like the white men are the majority of white men. We're talking about the majority of white men are sitting in offices while the blacks and, the other minorities are out there
Hispanics.
working with their hands because they're felons for one and everything else. Like nobody wants to do that hard labor. Well, some people do. But nobody wants to.
Well, I'm talking about the person that's actually making the money, and that's the person they're working for, which is the white man.
Yeah,
And
the
I
white-
feel
but
like-
the
I
white
feel
man
like-
You have to
feel
work
it's
with
sitting
your,
down.
Yeah.
but you have to work with your hands to get somewhere to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
we
like
know-
You know, my
I agree
dad
with that
spent
now.
I feel
$10,000,
like
I
she's
said,
talking
on
about
his
the
business.
ownership side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
reason why it's more white people on that side than black is because this thing called slavery. So
I mean, well, yeah, but
yeah, so
Yeah,
of course
I'm
it's gonna be
looking
more
at it
white-
from both,
it's
but
gonna
I'm
be
looking
more
at it from
white
both
people
sides.
on
Y'all know
that
I
side.
am not I'm not
That's just-
saying
that's
that
it.
at all.
She just
Because
stated-
there's
I'm
with
more
you, I'm
black
with you.
men
I was just saying it
with
for the
way
pod.
like I have met a lot of black men that got really good gifts and hidden talents, and they just don't have a way to express it or figure out
Yeah.
that's what their talent is.
she just
real.
expressing her point of view of
Oh
what
no,
she
I got
sees.
it. I got it.
At the end of the day, when we look at it, it's more white men are on the ownership
They
side
capitalize
of things.
more when
And
it
then more-
comes to just
Yeah.
They work together more.
They do, and maybe what
Yeah.
I said was wrong. Maybe it's not that black men don't use their hands, but they just don't work
Oh
together
nah,
enough.
now that you're explaining it, I definitely agree with you because I was watching this show called Godfather of Harlem. You seen that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real good show. And I was just thinking, I was like, damn, you look at the mobsters and then you look at the gangsters, and it's like the mobsters, they literally live like a family, like a unit.
Their women,
They
And black
communicate.
people,
everything,
yes, and us black people,
They know what's going on.
it's only been 2 times in history that we ever tried to unite, and that's probably 3. That's the civil rights movement. That's Malcolm X in the Nation of Islam.
They're probably talking to their dog.
Okay, that's the Nation of Islam, and the 3rd time was when gangs was created in California. That's the only time we ever tried to unite, and that shit went bad every single fucking time.
You don't think the white man has nothing to do with that either, though?
And gangs stemmed off of the fucking Black Panther movie.
Not to be,
Yes and
one of
no.
those guys. Not to be one of those guys.
No.
I'm
Yes
not being
and
one
no.
of those guys.
Yes and no,
but
because the Nation of
realistically,
Islam-
through some stuff.
The Nation of Islam, I don't think it necessarily was the white man. I think it was just
I believe it was
people
common
not
enemy.
seeing eye to eye.
Take me out of this. I'm done. Yeah, people not seeing eye to eye. There we go. So common enemy. Enemy of my enemy.
I
is
feel
my
like
friend.
black men will always have this. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but I feel like when there comes to the problem of it, black men who really still focus and remember where they come from is always gonna have a vendetta with white men. And when they are superior and do gain higher titles and better knowledge and learn certain work, it's like a, that point has been proven. And I don't feel like black men do anything to prove the point to themselves because we're all fully capable of the same thing. Absolutely. But I think it's just to prove the point to the other person and other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why a lot of black people don't talk because, they're not, it's not really like they ain't looking out for each other. They're too busy trying to prove the point of who they
we
trying
spend
to be better than.
we spend too much time trying to compete with each other
Yeah.
rather than outside of that seeing where the cards are stacked against us in the world. Like
Yeah, I was having a conversation with somebody, and that's what he was saying. Like, a lot of people's business don't get far because they don't like to do things to prove themselves or support other people,
Yeah.
That's why during Christmas, I was going around, like, doing decoration for certain businesses or, like, making stuff for them and gifting it to them, stuff like that. Because, like, you gotta be the underdog a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
You have to always be open to learn, so...
Yeah, niggas, I think we got to discuss an ass culture too. I'm gonna be honest here.
We do.
We got to discuss in culture. Like every time I be out and I be looking
Beautiful
around,
too though.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely
absolutely
beautiful too though.
But
why you think the world like us?
yeah,
Why you think the world want to be
They
like us?
want to be like us, but they
Yeah.
don't like us really.
Yeah.
But they want to be like us.
Because
bruh,
there are dark sides to it, bro. Let's be
bruh,
honest.
the same things that's beautiful about it though is also really detrimental to us.
Yeah.
Like a nigga having $100,000 in his bank account and going to buy a $70,000 chain. That's the most
Ain't
ignorant
nothing
shit in
left.
the world. That's the most ignorant
Ain't
shit in the
nothing
world.
left.
And we do shit like that.
That is. You're right. You're right.
Like I done personally seen the nigga with like 20 bands go spend 18 bands on
That's
the
so
grill.
stupid. Think about how you feel after that. You ain't got shit.
I would feel like shit, but they don't.
I hate that. Oh my God.
They
I
got
would
the teeth
never.
now. You know what I'm saying? They got the teeth.
Well, where
But-
you gonna go eat with no money? With
I'm
them
not.
teeth?
I'm not judging though, because
Where
when
you
I
gonna
was a
go party?
kid, I used to do shit like that all the
Yeah,
time.
me too. That's what I'm saying. Speaking
Yeah,
from
so
experience,
I'm not
I
judging.
will never again.
But when you grow up, you realize that when you got $1,000 in your pocket and you go spend $800 on a baby and putty, that's stupid.
Stupid as well.
That's dumb as a motherfucker.
Even though I have done stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience.
I'm like, my limit's like 500 now. I'm like, even that, it's got to be something I really
500
I've
on
done
what?
stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
like accessories. I'm not big on buying name brand clothes.
Shoes.
I like buying accessories, shoes, belts,
Shoes.
purses,
They shoes.
accessories. You know what I'm saying? Things you can wear more than once. An outfit 9 times out of 10 after I take a picture in it, it's gonna be my runaround clothes. So accessories, I think, is where you should spend. Your
So
money
like a
at.
bag, the most you'll spend on a bag is $500.
It depends.
She ain't want to answer
Shit.
that shit.
I'm not trying to look at nothing that I got to spend over that because I already know what how I'm trying to discipline myself. So
Yeah.
Are you good at
I just
managing
say
money?
I am now.
How did you learn?
Because when I was at Hooters, I probably blew through. Oh my God. I remember looking back at my taxes for 1 year that I worked there. I had claimed $50,000, and that's just what we claim. That's not including the hundreds of dollars I would get paid to go eat with you because I didn't go to work that night, or I gotta pay a babysitter and I have to pay no fucking body. Like, that's not talking about all. Like, I was on maternity leave. I had a guy pay me $400 a week, long as I met him and got yoga. I was on maternity leave.
Hell yeah.
How you feel about niggas like that?
Niggas be dog.
I feel like they
bro.
are sick.
They
like
make
something
shit
is
bad
wrong
for
with
the
you.
rest of us.
You don't be
But
scared.
he's an old ass man.
Oh,
You don't be
he wanna
scared
pay you
being
for your
around
time.
people like
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
No, because I never got into like people can believe it or not. I've never had sex with an old man. Never done nothing with an old man.
What's
But
the oldest? What's the oldest nigga?
He was my boyfriend, but he was
70.
This nigga says 70.
about to be 40.
Okay, that's cool.
That's not
That's
old.
cool.
That's not old.
That's
That's
cool.
on the prime.
This
Yeah.
nigga said 70. Oh, when you about to be
Dang.
40 in your prime? See, I be telling these niggas blue in their
Hey, bro, we
head.
gotta be there,
These
bro.
are
gotta
LeBron
be
years,
there,
bro.
Even women, when you get close to the 30, you just get.
Yeah.
I told
okay.
nigga, what did I
Cool,
just say
cool.
It's
outside,
something about,
Rello?
it's something, Miss Parker.
I love him. Yeah,
Okay.
he
Yeah.
want him a
That was
nice
talking
little
about-
40
It's something
something.
about it.
That's what I'm talking
200
about.
Something about it.
pounds. Yeah, he said 200 pounds. He
My
said 200
homeboy,
pounds.
nigga, my homeboy told me, he said when men get older, they get better, and when women get older, they get worse.
Hey,
Nah,
like
because
me.
I ain't
like
gonna
me
lie,
some
bro. It's
cougars.
something about a.
Hey, I ain't even gonna flex, dog.
It's something about a woman with some seasoning on her, bro.
She gotta be like what?
About 35.
39 now,
Yeah,
maybe
about 30.
38. That's some of the best coochie
And then,
I ever
hey,
had,
don't
boy.
get-
I
don't
ain't
let it
gonna
be-
lie.
don't let it be
bro, like,
40.
I'm talking about,
Don't
dog,
let it
every
be
time I
45.
hit it, bro,
I
you
will
gotta stop.
literally
You gotta
say
stop
that. I used
yourself,
to
bro.
hate
Like you
giving
gotta
head.
stop yourself.
And I swear, like you have to learn sometimes. I mean, shit. Like I'm not about to keep no man not giving no head, and if I do, he gonna get it from somewhere else. So I got better at that. That shit is a hot commodity.
That old woman, boy.
It's good. It's good you learned that.
Yeah, because I used to hate that shit. Ugh. I
These
don't know,
women
like, why
need
would you
to-
be in such a little girl?
Why do you not eat the cat?
you don't
Eat pussy?
I don't eat pussy.
You oh yeah, you did tell me this. I'm tripping. I already knew this.
I mean,
I thought that changed.
Y'all know
But
my
listen,
last
though.
boyfriend that I've been speaking on. He did not eat pussy.
Me and you talked
Really?
about that.
Years
Me and you talked
straight.
about that.
How's
All right.
that?
People be like, "How did you deal with that?"
Please don't compare me to that nigga though.
I'm not.
Whoever he
I am
is,
not.
I don't
whoever
want
he
to talk.
is.
See,
I
I
don't
don't
know
want
who
to talk
he
about
is.
nobody. But
I eat the
hey,
cat.
bro, slanging that thing on
Oh,
her
yeah.
ass. That why
I eat
dog,
the
she
cat.
like, I don't even need that shit.
Oh no, not that.
Oh, no, never mind, dog. See, I was
Rello
get
tried to
fried.
give this imaginary
Yeah, dog.
nigga some
I was slinging
credit.
that thing on him, and I can come off of other ways than that. So.
Oh yeah. Well, shoot.
All right, the reason why
Never mind,
I don't
dog.
eat the cat is because I just never did it. Like
No, but
Right, and I
what?
can definitely understand
Why
that. I
don't you
had a
try to
guy tell
learn?
me too that he never done
Huh?
that before.
Why don't you
But
try to
like
learn?
what? But like what turns you away from eating the cat?
Bro, when I was
Like-
young, I was childish as fuck.
I
I
used to
feel
hate
like
that shit.
eating pussy, like a bitch gained powers over me if I ate her pussy. So I never did it for that reason. Then when I found out all my friends started doing it, like I always tell this funny ass story. It was me, Joe, and Greasy. And I was like, man, y'all niggas better not be eating no pussy. And Greasy always got real quiet. He never said nothing. Then one day a girl
Team eat the
told me,
cat.
she said, yeah, man, why y'all niggas don't eat pussy? And I said, bitch, ain't no way in your pussy. And she was like, Joe be eating my pussy. And I was like,
They don't
man,
be
no the
want-
fuck he
Look,
don't.
they do not be wanting to tell they niggas.
Man.
I used to be like that, dog. Then I got down there one day. I was like,
Ain't nothing wrong with this.
ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Acting when you doing that shit.
But see, then
You ain't got to
like
spend
that
a
shit.
dime to get it to act like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I ain't spend no money anyway. But
So you childish?
yeah, I was childish. But then when I got older, I just
Nah,
never
you
did it.
you're still childish.
you,
Nah.
so they don't try you on like just like they don't put it in
Bro,
your face or nothing.
believe it or
dog.
not,
Just
believe it or
like,
not, a girl only asked me maybe 2 or 3 girls my whole life.
You, girl, I mean, I guess.
Bro, I always just been a nigga that just got them, did what I
Get
did
to
and
it.
got the
Yeah.
fuck on.
Now
I didn't stay
don't get
around
me
long
wrong.
enough to get to that
Every
point.
girl don't get that privilege now. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
And
to be
Rello,
honest-
that's what I'm talking about.
No,
Like,
that's
we were
the
talking
same,
about,
same.
Yeah, especially in the
Bro.
past, I ain't even kiss these bras, dog.
bro, we
I
were
need
talking
to
about
date
kissing
me.
being
Come on,
intimate.
bro.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Kissing
kissing
is
being
That's gotta be
intimate.
like a
Kissing
gift.
is
That's gotta be
intimate.
Eating
something
pussy is
gifted.
intimate
That's
as fuck.
intimate to me too.
That's a gift
Nigga,
that you give to somebody.
That is so
do you
intimate.
think-
You're in a
do you think
vulnerable
if I'm not
position.
kissing you,
Yeah.
do you think if I'm not kissing you, I'm gonna eat your pussy?
You on
Yeah.
your knees
Come on,
or in
bro.
some type of bent down
That's
position
wild.
eating me out.
Yeah, bro. If I ain't kissing
That's a
you, nigga, I
vulnerable
ain't eating your
position.
pussy.
It is.
But for the record, I didn't say I wouldn't eat
I could
pussy.
record you be like, yeah, bitch,
know what
eat
I'm
my
saying?
pussy. You
I
would
didn't
never
say I
know. You're in a vulnerable position. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But like, I
Yeah.
mean,
I used to be shit.
I mean, like, I low key like a lame nigga and shit. So like y'all don't like a little kissy kiss? Like y'all don't like a little kiss?
no,
Oh, no,
bro.
I don't
I gotta
like
like
that
you. I gotta like you.
I don't
bro.
want all that. I
literally-
can't breathe half the
literally
time.
have to like you. I have to like you.
I ain't necessarily gotta like you, but
So-
I gotta be real drunk.
I gotta like
I
you.
do not want to kiss. That's
I
not
gotta
my
like
first
you, bro.
choice. I do not give.
Like-
Don't
like
be putting
it's-
my
I
spit.
give a little
So it
kiss.
can't
I
be
gotta
like
like
it
it.
can't even be the man you with. Like this your king, this LeBron James. Like you can't just like.
I mean, damn, but I just don't feel like doing all that. That's annoying. Like, damn.
Hey, I'm with her on that shit.
I really cannot breathe. Like, I already smoke, and then you trying to kiss me. I probably got cotton mouth. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Get out my mouth. Like, I can't even talk to you. Why do you want to kiss me?
Hey, that's some real shit.
We don't get shit out of this.
Hey, Big King lame as hell too. I remember when we was young, he used to always ask you that shit. Slim, how you be fucking bitches?
Yeah, but I will say when I'm in the moment,
I be kissing,
doing that. If I'm on top of you, right, and I'm kissing you, baby, you better fucking kiss me.
Yeah.
You know, it has to be.
I was about to say it has to be
special.
Shit.
Yeah, it has to be like some shit I just do because other than that,
I don't kiss, but I don't think it's a big deal.
I don't think it's a big deal at all.
Putting the toes in the mouth, shit, that's a big deal to me.
That's a big deal, nigga. We about to get married, nigga. If I put your fucking toes in my mouth.
because I've not had my husband in my mouth. So I ain't got no husband either.
I was a nigga in the train, like making love to the bitch.
Like, you tripped, bro.
The big getting trained out.
You was making love to the bitch, bro.
Yeah. I was.
You locked the door and shit.
Rello, you want to hear a funny ass train story with Big King?
Listen, do a lot of wild shit.
I don't want to hear it.
Nah, it's
y'all
funny.
the only people I ever knew about trains from was y'all. Like,
listen, it's funny though. It's funny. And chill out. We gotta end that part out.
Hey, right, for real, dog.
What? She said y'all could have been county niggas. All right,
y'all
listen though. We in the house one day, and Big King and Dama was upstairs. I don't know what they doing. I'm drunk. I'm in the living room sleep. We at somebody's house. Everything's cool. Next thing I know, everybody in the house sleep, but the bathroom light is on and the door is open. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on? So I walk around the corner. This nigga Big King is in the bathroom, butt naked, looking in the mirror, looking at his dick, crying.
What you do, bro?
Man, I hit this bitch I ain't want to hit, man. You know how that go, man.
Right. I know
what
how that
the
goes,
fuck?
I know how that goes. I ain't never cried. I ain't never cried.
He wasn't
no
crying
pussy.
tears, but he was like, man,
Fuck,
man.
man.
He was like on some sad shit.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
You ain't never seen no nigga do it though. This nigga did
Why
that
do y'all
shit.
cry after sex, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I don't be wanting to fuck bitches, but I be fucking bitches. No.
Right. I've had that in the past. I really
You know
don't
what
want
I'm
to deal with you,
saying?
but you're being so persistent that you're getting on my nerve, and women just do it.
Is that?
Yeah,
Is that
like
a
you
form
ain't
of
want to
rape?
fuck nobody, but
Hold up,
you
Big
wind
King.
up fucking them.
Is that a form of rape?
I mean, no, because you still made the
I can
decision.
say
Somebody
that.
said that
to
shit
do it.
is.
When I text y'all.
Yeah.
You still made the decision to
For
do
real?
it. I do think that, and
Remember
in
when I
that
real?
moment, because I was never scared of the person. I was just like, I feel like if I don't, you probably never gonna talk to me, and I want you to leave me alone right now. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I ain't never thought about that.
Nah, I have because like girls do that. Like girls literally don't want to give you no ass, but you ask 30 times and she's
they
like,
give it
"Fuck
to
it."
you, yeah. And especially when you get put in a position where you're there with them and you really don't know how they will react to.
And you
saying
might
that.
have, you might just need them for
I
a
ain't that
ride or some
persistent,
shit.
boy.
But some men are not
Me
that
neither.
persistent.
Nah,
It's
for
only
real,
some men
bro.
who experience that because only some men are like that. But I've told myself as I got older, if this nigga is blowing me up to
2 or
text him
3,
back,
that's
I am
it.
not dealing with him because he's probably 9 times out of 10 don't got no bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And he acts like this about everybody.
Yeah.
That's something else Blue said.
So
Blue
now
said,
if you really want sex that bad, like I don't like an over-sexualized man now. You got to come with something different. That shit's too easy.
"Is it true
We all know how to
that
fuck. We all know what it feel like.
is it true that women only like men that get other women?"
I date ugly men.
Ooh.
I date all kind of men.
Ugly niggas up.
Ugly niggas.
Ugly niggas win, yes.
Up.
Ugly
Because
guys.
y'all just don't come with all that extra shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked
And
up
9 times
though.
out of 10,
And they most
y'all
like
are not confident enough. Not saying y'all, because y'all are not ugly. But I'm just saying, like, if they are ugly or, they got a little bit of something
Nah, but
wrong
I'm
with
saying,
them,
though-
they're usually not confident enough to be a ain't shit nigga.
I'm saying,
like, are you
though-
going to tell me that you're going to fuck my friend with a missing side tooth? Probably not.
But listen though,
I'm
Whitney.
gonna be like, bitch, go get a tooth.
He'll fuck that bitch.
Yeah, I was about to say your friend might too.
But I still got all my teeth. You know
But
what
Whitney,
I'm saying?
listen
You're going to
though,
feel it
listen
still.
though. It's gonna be a nigga, at least one nigga you dated before, that's gonna listen to this and be like, "Damn, I'm an ugly nigga. That's why she fuck with me."
No, I just don't discriminate. Like I'll date anybody. I don't care. You could be. I've had some fine ass men and I've had some ugly ass men. But them ugly ass men probably treated me better.
All right, Whitney.
Probably because of
We got a little game called Marry, Kill, Fuck.
I hate that shit. Go ahead. I hate it though.
Me, Rello, and Slim.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
No,
Next.
y'all are like my brothers now.
Name us.
Marry, kill, fuck.
Look, y'all gonna have people speculating
kill.
on me from this shit.
Kill Big King. Kill Big King though. Kill Big King in the game.
Ah!
Yeah, you definitely getting killed.
Toast.
Toast to the my last swallow of Miller Lite.
Yeah, there you go.
I done drank a whole one. I don't even be drinking beer.
Hey, Slim, we got a little game called Marry, Kill, Fuck. Me, Rello. I'm just.
Definitely killing you.
Hey, dog. Chill out. Don't go no further.
Hey, you see how scared niggas get?
I know,
Hey,
right?
boy, let me tell you. Y'all niggas talking about white men versus black men. Let me tell you something about black men. Black men do not play them gay jokes.
Oh, yeah, bro.
They
Black
don't.
men don't play that shit.
I
If they
laugh
do-
and all that, dog, but like niggas be going too far with that shit, dog.
Men do go too far with that
Like,
shit.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
too normal
Them
now.
white boys be doing that extra shit, dog. Like, you know.
Damn, my bad.
Oh, nah, Big King. You know I love me a
We
good
could
gay
play.
joke.
Hey,
I
I
know,
was
right?
I
love me a good gay
dog.
joke.
Shit, bro.
I love me
But
a
yeah,
good gay
dog,
joke.
there was only 2 other options he could have named with me, bro, and I ain't like none of that.
Big King, what else you got for us before we get off, man?
Man, nothing, bro. It was, you know, it was a good.
Somebody
a good
said,
pass.
"Oh Lord," when they seen me doing this with y'all. Look, no.
Yeah, just a real nigga pod, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I bet you
Shit,
wouldn't
we
send
ain't
me that come
hiding
over
nothing. We
here
gonna
and
act
say,
uncomfortable.
"Bitches get money." No, I'm trying to be married, so
I
I
ain't
got
gonna lie
a different.
though. Last girl that came on my pod and was talking like you, and it's crazy because she worked at Hooters too, was Delilah.
Yes,
And them girls was hating on her in the comments.
They hate me all.
They always going to.
And everybody be like, "Are you dumb? You dumb? You dumb?" I'm like, look, it ain't a whole lot of y'all understanding bitches, and
Yeah.
y'all be leaving behind some good ass men. So let me go find me a little good ass man who was never understood, because I am understanding.
That's a bar, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out my
Bars.
nigga Delilah too, man.
All
We had a
day.
good ass
That's
pod.
my bitch.
And them bitches
still.
was
I
hating on
love her
Delilah,
still.
man.
But she never changed though. Delilah's still the same.
Yeah. They was like, oh, you let this nigga Slim back you in the corners. I like, bro, we was having a conversation. I didn't back her in no corners.
Oh no, I had my opinion formed before I got here. My opinion was formed because of the shit I done put myself through. So
Yeah.
I might be 27 next week. And this ain't the Whitney y'all seen back in where we used to be at. Shit. Fucking Bel Air
I met you
Road,
in
Ridge
Grove
Crossing,
Town.
all that
Ridge
shit.
Crossing. Oh,
Yeah,
you went to
man.
Ridge? Oh, damn.
My little Jetta was burning rubber through there, please.
Oh, Ridge.
Yeah.
have a great time.
Perfect time to get off because it sounds like she gonna spill some beans. She already said, y'all Columbia County niggas.
You remember when?
Y'all Columbia County niggas, boy. God damn.
But do you remember when we used to go to Devani Dad house by the pond and everybody used to
Absolutely.
fight after school all the
Absolutely.
time? That's how relationships got formed.
Literally.
And that's where bitches got their
That's so
name
beautiful.
from. It's bitches out here still being bullies to this day.
I
off
think
that
that
pond
was that
shit.
Devani or was that Steve?
It was Steve or Vanya.
That was Steve. They used to
But
go to Steve.
I mean, yeah, it was
Shoot,
some
that's
of
how-
them.
that's how I
Because it was
started
down the street from
talking to
Janisha.
what's her
From
name?
Janisha house, yeah. That's how everybody come together fighting.
That's so beautiful, man.
Fighting by the pond.
Teenage love
And then they
story.
merged Greenbrier and Grovetown all together, and then
Oh,
they was
yeah.
fighting in the hallway, and Miss
Oh, yeah.
Jackson got knocked. All y'all got expelled.
I got kicked out.
I
there.
bet
Y'all
it was
never
some hoes
even
in
got to
Grovetown.
stay.
I wasn't there, bro. We were coming with our army.
Grovetown
that day.
wasn't a
It was
school
good.
when we
The
was in
first
school.
week of school, they started that big ass fight. It didn't even last. Miss Jackson got knocked the fuck out.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Vani was for real.
I
should
forgot
not have
about
grabbed
you did
him.
that shit.
But wheels coming, bro.
Yeah, it was too many. She
was
shouldn't have
good.
got
It
in.
was
She
good
shouldn't
it
have got
happened.
in it.
It was good it happened.
It was
though,
good it
honestly.
happened. They need
That
to
was
break
the
it
best
up.
bet.
It would have been
Yeah.
hell all year.
Whitney, thank you for coming to the pod,
You're
man.
welcome.
With
We
Legendary.
finally had a girl
Look,
on the
and
pod,
I
so
don't
you
want
can
the
leave me
bitches
alone.
to hate me, but I just
Handsome.
know how it is to be like that, and I know where I've gotten
hey,
being like
you know
this.
what? Yeah, you know what type man you like. You know what you like. You know you.
And I'm never gonna
you
judge
speaking
nobody.
your
Like,
mind as a strong woman.
I still
Out here,
hype
bro.
up my bitches that do the same shit, because at the end of the day, you're all gonna see based off your own experience.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be good one day.
They
girl.
gonna beef with you about that pussy shouldn't be legal shit though, man. Because we all team
Why?
pussy
Unless
legal.
you're selling pussy, don't fucking come for me, bitch.
The type
They're
girls that
probably
watch the
selling
show
pussy.
sell pussy.
was
Okay
about to
then.
say
So
that.
I'm gonna leave them hoes where they at, because I ain't got none of that for sale.
Chill out.
So yeah, and I don't know. I
Them
think
my bitches. We
associate-
fuck with them.
I fuck with them too, but you ain't gonna be mean to me, because bitch, I still be your friend. Shit.
Oh, you friends with bitches that sell pussy?
I'm friends with everybody, but
40
I'm still gonna be me,
Yeah.
because you're gonna
40
be
$40, right?
influenced by what I'm saying too.
$40, right?
What's what pussy cost?
$40,
I never
right?
saw
To
it.
you.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, to
And if
you.
I hear somebody selling it for $40, I'm gonna be like, bitch, are you for real? You can't even go buy a prescription for the STD you may catch with that if you ain't got no insurance.
Pussy cost $10 in the DR.
What you finna do for these 40 bones?
Hey man, that's all we got, man. We out. We about to start talking about some crazy shit.
Shout out,
we
man.
out, man.